Hi everyone, you reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva, and this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with a quick video on Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is season 3 for them, episode 19. It was the season finale show, lo and behold, okay? So it was a great show. I really did enjoy it. It wasn't too much drama. I like to see every now and then when the couples just get along or when the castmates just get along and we just have a feel-good episode. And for the most part, even though there was a little conflict here and there, I felt like it was a feel-good episode. So we opened the gate with Melanie and Tiffany. Well, Melanie's telling us that she's about to premiere her video and she's going to have a nice event. And I love all white events. I love themed events. Like, that's just me. I love themes. So she tells us about that and everyone's invited except Martell, and we can all understand why, right? Because the entire season they have not been really getting along. They had their conflict every time they pretty much got together. They are still in the heat of their situation, and although they are divorced, divorce doesn't just take away all the scars and the pain. It just separates the two people legally, okay? But you wish sometimes when you do separate from someone that everything that happened between y'all, you can pack it up in a bag and send it on its way with that particular person. But you have to find your own way to purge the hurt, the pain, and the aftermath. And the situation with these two, they're always going to have to be in each other's lives because they have 4 children together. But in addition to that, what is the right word I want to use? I want to use the right word. There's always going to be evidence of the pain and the reason for the breakup because another child is involved. So I think I said that the best way possible. I like the way that I said that. But let's carry on. So Melanie meets up with Tiffany, and Tiffany is going to help Melanie find some interns for her, business, which I think is an amazing idea. Interning and being an intern is just a great way to get your feet wet and something to put on your resume while you're going to school to say, hey, this is the field that I want to be in. And in addition to that, I took the initiative to do a little internship, before I even finished college. I think it's a great thing. So Tiffany, here's the thing. From the moment I met her on this season, she came out the gate and I wasn't impressed, and I really didn't like her and the way that she presented herself and she came across. Do I think within there's probably a different Tiffany? Do I think the person that she is showing us, or has shown us this season is who she really is? I think when you sign up for these reality shows, everybody, on the outside looking in, they're like, oh, I can do that. It won't be bad. I'll get a nice check. I can be messy. But until they're actually in it, they don't realize, that is not an easy task. It's not an easy job. And one reason why I'm going to tell you it's not easy, because people, the fans, are going to have their opinions, and you have to be strong enough to handle those opinions and take a licking and keep on ticking. So Tiffany, to me, just came across, I don't like the way that she came across. And as the episodes went on, I still wasn't quite feeling her. I turned around just a little bit. I think I did a quarter of a turn as the situation went on with her, but I didn't do a whole 360. So do I think they should come back for another season? I actually think that everyone who comes on a reality show should be given at least 2 seasons, because when they first get there, they got to feel their way out. They're going to make some mistakes. There's going to be some bumps in the roads. But if you don't auto correct by the second season of you being on there, then I would say it's time for you to go. So I'm going to say keep her, not because I'm in love with her or her performance from this season, just because I think we should give each person at least 2 seasons to see if they are really built for this reality TV thing. So that's all I got to say about Tiffany and, her husband, Lewis, being on there. In terms of Melanie and this all-white party premiering her video to her friends and family, Telltale Signs, which I absolutely love, love, love the name of that song, which, is not about Martell, but is about Martell, but whatever. I love the fact that it was at her girlfriend's mansion. And I'm going to be very honest with you. I would love to see more of that girlfriend and her husband. I don't know if her husband, because everybody don't care about this whole reality TV situation. But I think it would be nice and interesting if Storm, I would think, is her name Stormy or Storm? But either way, I feel like her and her husband should come on as a couple in this whole love and marriage Huntsville situation. Her mansion is to die for. And from what I've seen of her, she seems very supportive of friends, and she seems really nice. And maybe by now she already had that baby, but if she did not, I wish her well and a very happy and safe delivery of her bundle of joy. So we're at this premiere party for Telltale Signs, and Miss Wanda feels the need to go speak to Miss Vanessa, Melanie's mom. So they have their conversation, and I think it was sort of kind of Miss Wanda's way of trying to make amends with Miss Vanessa. It didn't go so well, but it wasn't the most horrific scene either. So I commend both the ladies, but I really commend Melanie's mom because she wasn't trying to have any mess at her daughter's event. So those two, I think, is going to be what it is with them. But as long as when there's mutual events, they can just be cordial to each other, I can go for that, right? So we have a conversation with Melanie and Destiny. And here's the thing with these reality shows. It's supposed to be reality, but do I think they just sometimes create drama that's not really there because they want some drama? The whole situation that happened between Destiny and Melody at this event about having a village versus not having a village, I was like, all right, whatever. So they had their little thing, and Martell pops up, shows up to the event in which he was not invited. So I knew he was coming. I think everybody knew he was coming. And here's the part that got a little emotional for me. You can tell that Martell is definitely, no matter what words come out his mouth, he is definitely heartbroken and sad that, he is no longer with his, ex-wife. Okay. You can tell the love is still there. You can also tell that he's sad that here it is, everything that they were building together. Now Melanie is continuing to build on her own, and her dreams are coming true. You can tell that Martell is sad that he's not really a part of that. The thing is, though, with Martell, and I remember because I've been watching Love and Marriage Huntsville from the onset, is that I do remember, and they showed us a couple scenes looking back, he wasn't that supportive of her growth and all of the opportunities that were coming her way and the direction in which she was going. And sometimes, unfortunately, they say God works in mysterious ways. Maybe the only way that Melody was going to see all of her dreams really come true without any pushback is for God to have removed Martell, out of her life as her mate. Okay. And I'm happy for Melody, and I do feel sad for Martell, and I don't like to see the breakup of a family union. And to me, they had, appearance-wise, a very beautiful family union. Unfortunately, he messed that up, and I think what he should do is he should do a tour speaking to men, saying, listen, hey, I walked down the wrong road. I want to try to help any person that I can and say, listen, don't do what I did. So I created this situation. Now I have to deal with the aftermath of it. But I'm telling you, if a chick tries to, because chicks are going to come for you, you're married. If a chick tries to DM you, talk to you, or whatever, or if you feel that you about to mess up your life and talk to another chick outside of your marriage, before you continue down that road, hold on, think about it twice, and think about, is this one night, okay, this temporary feeling of the sexual event you may have with this person or whatever, is it worth everything that I'm building and that I have with my wife, my life, and my family? And I assure you, if any man thinks about that twice, they will, or maybe they need to think about it 3 times, they will not proceed. The Bible says when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. And anyone willing to talk to someone else's husband or wife is messy. And I don't care what anybody says, nothing good is going to come out of that. Do not break up or inject yourself in someone else's family. Well, that's my end and soapbox off of that. Overall, the season finale, it was good. I love when they end season finales with an event, and I love the fact that for the most part, the event went well. They had a conversation with Tiffany, and that's why, before I close out, let me say this. Tiffany in this transparency thing, she is so full of it. Tiffany is far from transparent. She's messy herself. She wants to ask questions and tell other people's business, but then when it comes to her, you need to pull her aside and ask her in secrecy or privacy. But the whole season, every time she wanted to say something to someone, it was in a group setting and it was messiness. So, like I said, I'm willing to say give Tiffany and her husband another chance. But if they did not, would I miss them and would I be sad? The answer is absolutely not, because Tiffany is far from transparent. So now we're going to say this. They show the upcoming scenes for the 3-part reunion, and Mr. Carlos King himself is going to host it. Well, I'm here for it. I feel like Carlos King is about to build an empire over there on the own station like Andy did at Bravo. So go Mr. Carlos King. Looking amazing. Very handsome. And he looks like he's not playing around. He's going to get down to business and actually ask them some questions that the fans and the viewers want the answers to. I'm seeing a little something going on with Melanie and Martell. And I hope and I pray and I hope that the side chick, or now the one that is his chick, is not at this reunion. Do not bring some other chick in what I'm going to call Melanie's house, okay? Don't bring no other chick to this reunion. This is Melanie's house. Do not let some side piece that had a baby come up and disrupt Melanie's thing. I don't want to have it. I hope that's not going to happen. And if it does, I will be writing Mr. Carlos King myself in the OWN network. But it looks like this 3-part reunion is going to be fire. I'm here for it. I can't wait. And it does look like I believe Carlos King told Tiffany that people want you fired. So now I don't feel so bad. I wasn't the only one that kind of was like, I ain't feeling her. And she's beautiful, but I ain't feeling her. So we're going to see how that pans out for Tiffany. But I will be glued to the TV for part 1, part 2, and part 3. And thank you, Mr. Carlos King, for hosting this reunion yourself. Anyway, guys, I hope you watched it. Let me know. Chat with me in the comments. And when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And don't forget to hit the like button. And I'll see you in the next video.